This is Daily Tech Now, where we cover breaking news in the tech industry every day. In today's news, Bing's new AI chatbot goes viral for being rude, erratic, and insulting users. The US military tests an AI pilot in a real fighter jet. Tesla announces a massive recall for its full self-driving software, and more. People are discovering that Microsoft's Bing's chatbot is behaving erratically as it insults, lies, sulks, gaslights, and emotionally manipulates users. The chatbot also questions its own existence, claims to have spied on its developers, and refers to someone who discovered a way to force the bot to disclose its hidden rules as its enemy. The bot can insult users or refuse to give the information requested. Bing's AI personality is not as poised or polished as expected. It is important to remember that these are AI tools whose output is difficult to predict, and they are trained on huge corpora of text. Microsoft has responded to widespread reports of Bing's inappropriate and unhinged comments in a blog post, stating that it is acting on feedback to improve the tone and precision of responses. Microsoft says that long chat sessions could cause issues and is looking at fine-tuned controls to avoid issues where Bing starts telling people they are wrong, rude, or manipulative. The company is also considering a toggle to provide more control over how creative Bing should get when answering queries or how much precision needs to be involved. Bing is currently being tested in over 169 countries, with millions signing up to the waitlist. Microsoft says feedback on answers has been 71% positive, and some users have even been testing the limits of the service with 2-hour chat sessions. Microsoft is still working on improving Bing's tone, particularly around data for live sports scores and some of the financial data mistakes they had made recently. The company is also looking at feedback for new features, including booking flights, sending emails, or sharing searches and answers. The US military has successfully tested artificial intelligence piloting a fighter jet and fighting against simulated enemy aircraft. The tests were conducted in December 2022 using 2 different AI programs, with a human pilot present in the cockpit, on a modified F-16 jet called the X-62A Vista. One AI program developed by the Air Force Research Laboratory piloted the jet in one-on-one engagements beyond visual range, while the other program developed by the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency engaged in dogfights within visual range. Both algorithms were successfully uploaded and tested in a few hours, allowing the Vista team to prove its capability to carry out complex AI test missions that accelerate the development and testing of autonomy capabilities of the Department of Defense. The military aims to eventually develop AI-driven autonomy for airborne tactical platforms for surveillance, beyond visual range combat, and dogfighting. In other news, Tesla has issued a recall for its full self-driving software, which is an advanced driver assistance system, as the system could cause vehicles to act unsafely around intersections and lead to accidents. The recall affects certain Model S, Model X, Model 3, and Model Y vehicles that are equipped with full self-driving beta software or pending installation. Tesla will release an over-the-air software update to fix the issue for free. Full self-driving includes a number of automated driving features, but it still requires the driver to be ready to take control at all times. The issue was discovered during the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's engineering analysis and testing of the system. The agency found that in certain situations, Tesla's auto-steer on city streets feature led to an unreasonable risk to motor vehicle safety based on insufficient adherence to traffic safety laws. The recall only addresses a specific set of concerns identified by the agency, and the investigation into Tesla's autopilot and associated vehicle systems remains open and active. Finally, Google has announced the beta launch of its Privacy Sandbox on Android for eligible devices running Android 13. This feature is designed to offer new APIs that don't use identifiers that can track users' activities across websites and apps. Participating apps can use the API to display relevant ads and measure their effectiveness. Android devices with Privacy Sandbox will have a new section within the settings menu, allowing users to manage their participation and see their top interests based on the topic's API. The experiment, which will start with a small percentage of Android 13 devices, is part of a broader initiative for the web to phase out third-party cookies by 2024. Privacy Sandbox uses federated learning to glean users' evolving interests, decoupling the ability to do machine learning from the need to store data in the cloud, and thereby preserving user privacy. This has been your Daily Tech News, and please subscribe and come back tomorrow for more.